What is the most frustrating thing about being a man, as opposed to being a woman? Suppose a 5-year-old girl came to you and said, "My dad sleeps in my bed sometimes." Would you think that's a little fishy? Would you be on the lookout for possible signs of abuse? Whereas before she said that, it hadn't crossed your mind? Would you feel the need to tell someone else about this? If, later, her mother explained that the daughter has bunk beds in her room, and sometimes the dad takes the empty bunk because the mom is snoring in their room, would you think you jumped to conclusions earlier? Or would you still be a little suspicious, like the mother is covering for her husband? That's one of the frustrating things about being a man, the presumption of guilt when it comes to all things possibly creepy/sexual/abusive. As a male and a teacher, the number one rule I have at work, above all others, has nothing to do with educating children. It has everything to do with protecting myself against false allegations. Don't ever be alone with a student. Do not put yourself in a position where they can accuse you of something, and your only defense is your own word. Because, even if you're not found guilty in the legal sense, a single allegation is enough to sully your reputation forever. Did your wife or girlfriend get a black eye, perhaps while playing sports? No matter what she says to people, there are going to be a lot of people who see the black eye and assume you gave it to her. You will have a cloud of suspicion over you in their eyes forever. Does your young daughter seem to know more about sex than is age appropriate? That's one of the signs of abuse. Guess who is automatically assumed to be the abuser when there's any sign of abuse? That's right, the man with the most access to that girl. Does your town have women's only versions of things, but no men's only versions of those things? Around here, there are women's only gyms, yoga classes, and swimming times at pools. There aren't men's only version of those things. Why? Because it's assumed men will harass or ogle the women at those places. We're all just presumed to be guilty, so they kick us all out.